Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 3 of Let's Play Evolve, my training video for the Assault class. In this particular video, we'll be taking on the role of Parnell, who is the 3rd tier Assault character, who, as you can see here, actually, I kept a little training video in, so right here, you get a little example of all of his powers right here at first hand. Of course, first and foremost, the game type that we're going to be playing is another defend. I've tried to keep a couple more of just the kind of more objective-based games in for the training, because I figured I'd probably be doing a lot of hunt and multiplayer just to start off. But again, defend, you protect the generators and try to kill the monster. And Parnell is a hell of a character to do that. He has a wicked combat shotgun, as you can see here. I'm taking on a level 3 Wraith by myself, no problem. He also has, like every other Assault character, a personal shield, which basically makes me immune to damage for a certain amount of time, which is extremely handy, especially against Wraith. The other two monsters, Kraken and Goliath, don't have the crazy sustained damage like Wraith does. Like, Wraith will just sit there and tear into you with Supernova with a fucking vengeance. But with Wraith and Goliath, excuse me, with Kraken and Goliath, you know, they have a little bit more range to their abilities. Wraith, however, has to get close, so she's got a lot more, you know, focused attacks, and it will just sit and just pick at you. But this combat shotgun, as you can see, I'm just nailing Wraith just over and over and over again, no problem. As you can see, I just used my 3rd ability, my Super Soldier ability, that increases my movement speed slightly, as well as my fire rate, which turns the combat shotgun and the multi-fire grenade launchers, you can see right there, into just walls of damage, just walls of shotgun pellets and rockets, and it's really fun. His secondary weapon is, like I've just said, the multi-fire rocket launcher, which I don't use a whole lot in this particular video, whereas, you know, Wraith usually has the up close to the team in order to really do that sustained damage like I was talking about. The rocket launcher is less effective at this point, but and this map of defend, we actually lose the first generator pretty quickly, but at this point I think we just lost it. But at this point we have the Wraith, you know, so dead, so far gone, that I'm just like, fuck it, I'll just kill the Wraith. I'm not even gonna mess around with trying to protect the generators. And the funny thing is, actually, throughout this entire video, I keep hearing the damn Wraith. I have never been attacked so quickly on a defend mission, but that Wraith was immediately right there, and I could hear the Wraith, you know, swooping around and swooping around and jumping around, and it was terrifying. Wraith is definitely one of the most. She'll definitely play mind games with you. And unfortunately, mind games don't work on shotguns, as this Wraith is unfortunately about to find out. Nothing beats a combat shotgun. And but yeah, the Assault class is, you know, it pretty much just smacks the monster around. You know, there's nothing fancy about it. There's nothing, you know, crazy, you know, classy about it. It's just focused DPS on the monster. The shield isn't really that good for reviving people, because unfortunately you still can get smacked away by the monster while you're trying to revive someone. And that is quite unfortunate. But it's not awful, because at least you don't take damage, but the actual effect of being hit away still applies. And but the 3rd ability for each class, Markov has arc mines, which are great for setting up traps for the monster. Hyde has toxic grenades, which just do a dot over time of damage. Not my favorite ability. I would say Markov and Parnell here are definitely my two favorite assault classes, with Hyde coming up as my second. And that's pretty much with all the classes. I kind of have my two mains, and the third character is kind of, there's always one third character that I'm like, I'm not in love with you. But that's going to be it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for my next Hunter training video that is going to be on the Medic. That is going to be my last Hunter training video, and then after that we'll be doing one video on the monsters of Evolve. And then I think we're finally going to get into some multiplayer, and we're gonna check that out. It'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, I think this has been your host with the most, as always, Francois878, signing out.